The C5's new generation has a fresh style and an air of elegance. The new Tourer station wagon simply shines. Big headlights give it a smart look when seen head-on. They wrap around deep into the sides of the car. In the front, they connect to the equally sharp-looking double chevron chrome strips, spanning the radiator grille. By extending the wheelbase 8 centimeters, Citroen has ensured the C5 plenty of interior space. Lengthwise, nothing's changed on this car, but the C5 is definitely wider. Each taillight is split in half, with one part integrated into the hatch door. When closed, it fits together nicely with its other half, located on the car's main body and reaching around to the side, like the headlights in the front. The smaller double chevron position prominently on the hatch affords instant recognition of the C5 as a Citroen. When the rear seats are snugly folded, they create a level plane that expands the trunk's cargo space from 533 to 1,490 liters. Available in 4 versions, the top-of-the-line C5 lets you close the rear hatch with the press of a button. The C5 Tourer suspension is not the usual hydro-pneumatic one typical of Citroens. The base model has been pared down a bit, technologically speaking. It comes with the conventional steel springs. The upscale versions boast a unique Hydractive 3+ suspension system, which allows the car to be lowered to make loading easier. On top of that, one push of a button will set your sport suspension. The elegant look of the exterior is mirrored in the C5's interior as well. For an extra 2,260 euros, you'll get a navigation system on the dash with a 7-inch display in 3D. And typically Citroen, the fixed steering wheel hub. The seats provide optimal lateral support. In more expensive versions, they come in leather and can be electronically adjusted in just about any direction. Passengers sitting in the back seats have ample head, shoulder, and leg room. The new C5 Tourer offers buyers a choice of 7 different engines. We chose to test the most powerful diesel, coupled with a 6-speed automatic. From 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 9.9 seconds. The C5 Tourer's greatest plus is still the high level of driving comfort it offers. And thanks to the hydro-pneumatic suspension and the 7 standard airbags, you always feel safe. With its sharp, fresh, new exterior look, the C5 is not only challenging its French competitors, it's also putting successful German models, such as the VW Passat and the Ford Mondeo, on notice. Call it nostalgia or progress, BMW is unveiling its muscular roadster, the Z4, with a hard folding roof in place of the old soft top. The aluminum shelter vanishes in only 20 seconds behind the seats. The new model has also grown 15 centimeters longer than its predecessor. Beneath the long engine hood, you'll now find a high-performance but fuel-saving gasoline engine. The 2-seater starts at 35,900 euros in Germany. Toyota unveils the 3rd generation Avensis, the new flagship of its European fleet. The family car was designed completely in Europe and, like its predecessor, is assembled at the Toyota plant in Burnaston in the UK. Revamped engine and transmission technology mean that both the gasoline and diesel models boast enhanced fuel economy figures and subsequently lower emissions. The new Avensis, available in sedan and wagon versions, goes on sale at the end of January. The best way to ignore the financial crisis is with a hot hatchback. We're comparing the Mini Cooper Works with the Renault Clio Sport. With 200 horsepower, these two can match a Porsche. The Clio isn't shy of showing its racing ambitions on the outside. The rev counter only reaches the red at 7,500. For those with a racing bent and deep pockets, there's the F1 model at €24,800, with livery echoing Renault's Formula One heritage. Inside, it's fitted out with Recaro racing seats. The Super Mini, on the other hand, is more discreet, but the deep front and the rear spoiler give the game away. This little number has 211 horses under the hood. Basic price €27,700. Extras are extra. We took the cars out on Berlin's go-kart track, the Spreewaldring. Specifications for both cars are impressive. The Clio Sport is supposed to be able to manage 1 to 100 in 6.9 seconds with a top speed of 223 kilometers per hour. The Mini is supposed to be able to hit the 100 mark at an even livelier 6.5 seconds. Top speed is 238 kilometers per hour. The Renault manages this high performance without the help of a turbo or supercharger. Out on the track, the Clio handles surprisingly well. Even with the stability control switched off, there's no oversteer. The front-wheel drive gives great control and handling, but doesn't exactly help performance. The Cooper Works turbocharger gets a taut 211 horsepower out of its 1.6 liters, and that the driver can really feel it. It's a twitchy, aggressive front-wheel drive. In the curves, oversteer is definitely something to look out for, but on the Spreewaldring, it's a more exciting drive than the Renault. But the Mini has its drawbacks. Its seats offer the driver less support than the Renault's Recaros, and as an everyday runabout, its tight, uncushioned chassis could get on one's nerves. For an everyday sporty drive, the Clio Sport is the better car, with its more comfortable ride. But the Mini Cooper Works is a proper sports car. It's true to its heritage. John Cooper built sports cars before achieving his biggest success with the Mini.